Sacramento, California. A former police officer suspected of being California's elusive Golden State Killer was arraigned Thursday on 13 new rape-related charges along with 13 slayings spanning 5 counties, a 15-minute-long recitation of offenses that one family member called very, very intense. The Sacramento County Superior Court hearing sets up a trial that prosecutors this week agreed will eventually be held in the state capital, which was among several cities terrorized by the rapes and killings during the 1970s and 1980s. Joseph James D'Angelo, 72, also faces consolidated murder charges previously filed in 5 other California counties. Rich Pedroncelli, The Associated Press. The statute of limitations has long run out for charging 72-year-old Joseph D'Angelo with the suspected rapes of nearly 50 women. So prosecutors are lodging 13 new related kidnapping to commit robbery charges, 4 in Contra Costa County and 9 in Sacramento County, that aren't barred by the passage of time. He also faces consolidated murder charges previously filed in 5 other California counties. The complaint alleges numerous crimes over multiple counties and dates, Judge Michael Sweet said before reading each of the 26 charges. Article continued below. D'Angelo stood stone-faced on ramrods straight in a courtroom cage, never looking at the courtroom packed with survivors, relatives, reporters and at least a half-dozen armed bailiffs. District attorneys from 5 of the 6 counties where the crimes took place were in the courtroom but did not speak. D'Angelo has yet to enter a plea. Prosecutors have not decided whether to seek the death penalty, but said they will fight his use of a public defender and try to require him to pay for his own defense at his next hearing in December. His public defender, Diane Howard, repeatedly declined comment. That was very, very intense and really tough, said Jennifer Carroll of Santa Cruz, the daughter of victim Lyman Smith, a lawyer who was slain at age 43 in Ventura in 1980. His wife, 33-year-old Charlene Smith, was raped and murdered at the same time. Even those few words don't begin to summarize what happened during the crimes. They were heinous. What everybody went through was really horrible. So to hear it, that black and white, to hear it get listed, it was hard. It was harder than I thought it was going to be, she said. My heart is pounding right now. I'm feeling it. She welcomed having the trial consolidated in Sacramento, which she and prosecutors said would make it easier for victims. I think it's going to be healing for all of us, Carroll said. Other survivors and supporters did not comment, but one held a hand-lettered sign reading, "Remember the victims," toward television cameras as she filed out of the courtroom. Article continued below. Carroll said the number of survivors and family members is growing with each court hearing as they learn to support each other. Survivors have been told a trial may be 5 to 7 years away, she said, but she said they aren't disturbed by the expected legal wrangling. To me, his life is already over. It's done, she said. The rest of us have moved on. The survivors have done remarkably well. D'Angelo was arrested in April at his home in Sacramento County after investigators linked him to several of the slayings using DNA evidence. Prosecutors said a sadistic stalker, also known as the East Area Rapist and Visalia Ransacker, among other nicknames, would sneak into suburban homes through windows at night and surprise sleeping victims who ranged in age from 13 to 44. If the assailant found a couple, he would tie up the man and pile dishes on his back, threatening to kill both victims if he heard plates crash to the floor while he raped the woman. He ransacked homes, taking souvenirs like coins and jewelry, before fleeing. D'Angelo worked as a police officer in towns near 2 of the sprees that authorities said terrorized neighborhoods during a more innocent time, when children rode bicycles to school and played outside until dark and people didn't lock their doors at night.